Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and today I'm posting for the Funkie Junkie Boutique using some of the new Sizzix and Stampers Anonymous product. I had too much fun making this fun little tag here with the holiday knit embossing folder, the vintage sled, the paper doll. Again, it was fun to put it together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got the holiday knit embossing 3D folder, and I'm going ahead and inking the flat side of the folder because I want to kind of have that color in the background. And I'm going to go ahead and run that etc. tag sized piece of heavyweight cardstock. And so I'm going to lay it on the embossed side, the uninked side, so as not to get ink in random places. I did go ahead and spritz the cardstock before I ran it through the embossing folder. So now I've got that etc. tag there. I did paint the perimeter of it, but I didn't need to do that because I was able to cover the entire piece with the embossing folder cutout. So again, I'm going to go ahead and add collage medium all the way around, making sure the edges have extra on it. And you can see there's about 1.5 inch piece laying there on the side. That's because the embossing folder is approximately 6 inches. So, again, that tag is about 8 inches. So I needed extra length there. So again, I had to emboss an extra, 2-inch piece of the cardstock here. So again, once I've got it all glued on there, I'm gonna flip it over and set it aside to dry. So I've moved on to that vintage sled die. I think this thing is so cute. So what I've done is I've grabbed the wooden slats that go on the center of the sled, and I went ahead and dipped them or pushed them into the ground espresso ink pad, archival ink it is. And again, because that sticks better. And then we'll go ahead and pull that out, and you can see I've got wood grain on my little pieces. I wanted the sled base to be blue, so I selected this navy blue because it'll match my light blue theme that I've got going. And so again, we'll go ahead and I die cut 2 of them and then glued them together. So again, you can see there's that blue sled base. So again, here's the final piece, and again, I've added some of the greenery, and I've added little the screws on there, and then I used CMS 170, which is one of the older stamps, and I went ahead and stamped the skates and then tied them on. In the end, I'll tie them on. So you can see here, I'm using the ticking background stamp. This is the new one from Stampers Anonymous, and I'm actually coloring the Noel from the Tidings die. So it had a blue background, and so I wanted to be able to match that blue. So again, I stamped it 3 times, but there's the blue background, and that'll be glued together. Okay, let's think about adding trees to my forest here on my tag. I didn't have any flat ones, and if I didn't trim the back off of this tree, it would not have attached to the tag well. So again, I went ahead and trimmed the backing off there. And you can see here I've got a couple of trees because I've got another idea that I'm working on. So again, I've pulled out some of the sprays. I've got the Rustic Wilderness, this is oxide, and then I've also got the Forest Moss spray. And so we'll go ahead and spray the trees. I decided to just hold them in my hand. That was big mistake there because I ended up obviously with inky fingers. I should have thought about putting a glove on my left hand to hold my trees here, but I didn't, so I've got green inky fingers. So I'm back to the Noel. I decided to add frosted crystal to it just to kind of give it a little bit of extra depth and oomph or whatever. And so I'm going to go ahead and grab my glue applicator, my needle nose glue applicator, and we'll go ahead and just follow the letters here. And then attach it together. It's so cute. And so I did add mica flakes to the trees by just running my finger through with collage medium and then rolling them in the glitter. So you can kind of see that there. I ended up attaching the shelf there with my glue gun. And again, I also attached the tree with that. I tried to glue them on and it just wasn't working. So obviously I've got the Noel at the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do, there's that cute little sled with the skates. And here's my little sledding boy that I'm going to go ahead and add in here. So we'll go ahead and add collage medium from the bottle. Come on. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and attach that next to the tree. So we'll go ahead and get that on there, and then we'll go ahead and add an acrylic block. I use my acrylic blocks all the time. It's just clear weights when I'm working on things. Making sure I've got enough of the glue under there. And I'll hold it down here for a second, and then I'm going to put my block on there so we can move on. Too much fun. So I'm just showing you my trees here and how I got the sparkle on them. So like I say, I've got another project in the works. So we'll be putting that one out here soon. So again, once I think my sled is attached well, I'm still trying to get it pushed down. I ended up adding a couple of clothespins to it to make sure that it would stay together. That's my trick. I have the clothespins on my desk, and I often use them when I've got random pieces that aren't quite sticking the way I need them to. So again, the next thing I'm going to do is I pulled out the Sparkle grit paste. It's the new one that just came out. And I admit to not realizing that it was clear. So again, when I put it on, it was kind of the white color, and I thought, oh, this is cool. And then you can see I've got my glitter duster up there on the right-hand side. Was going to plan to add a little bit of glitter there too. So opening up that container, and we'll go ahead, and again, I'm just trying to make it look like snow. In the end, because I didn't realize it came out clear, I ended up going back and adding the snowfall grit paste to it. And again, that also recently was released in a larger container. So that one's fun because it looks like real snow. So again, we'll kind of get my glitter duster and kind of glitter my area. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my little sledding boy. Sorry, my hand's in the way, but I'm just getting him set into that snow stuff. So again, this is the final tag. You can see that I've added a bow on the top, and again, I haven't added the snow yet, but I will. And then I've got a couple of these metal skates, which I thought were kind of cool. These are old ideology. I've had these in my stash for quite a while, but I thought those would be kind of cute to attach to the top with a pin. So again, I'm kind of struggling to get the pin in here. But once I get it in, then I can go ahead and attach those two skates onto that center piece. So, when I first tied this, I discovered it was a little bit too long. And so then I didn't have enough string to make it go. So I had to cut that one off, and then we'll go ahead and start fresh with another piece of the, it's actually waxed twine that I'm using. And again, I use these on my journal books and things so they don't slip. So I thought that was a good piece to use on this. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and tie it up here and make sure that it's close enough that the skates hang at a good length. So again, we'll undo that little safety pin type of thing and get both of the skates on there. This is just fun. I love this thing. So again, you can see that's where I've added the additional snow on there to make it white. So again, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Blogger. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. The arrow's in the lower right.